True Warrior Football. True Warrior Football. True Warrior Football.
You are listening to True Warrior Football Podcast with your host, Corey Kid Smith.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Corey the Kid Smith. You're watching another great episode of True Warrior Football. And man, what a great week we had last week. Our Warriors got off to a fast and furious start against the Tech Titans. Ended up winning 39-0 over our opponent. We were up running clock all second half. We were up 25-0, I think, after the first quarter. Just did some really great things all game. We started off with a running touchdown right here from Kendall Garnett. Great run from him all night, really. The running game this past game was very good. I knew we would get the ball off going fast, and this run right here from Kendall was great. Then we had a block punt for a safety from the defense, and then another safety from Jeremy Finch Jr. and a couple other guys I think got in here on this play. Let's see here. Yeah, a couple other guys got in here, but mainly Jeremy Finch Jr. was in there making the play. So we had that safety. We had another more interceptions. Madden Barrio had 2 more interceptions. Now he has a season high of 10, leads the state. He's tied the school record for interceptions in the season. The team as a whole, we had 2 more interceptions later in the second half. Safety, quarterback, wide receiver. The guy can just do it all. Keith Jackson added 2 interceptions, his first 2 interceptions of the season. As well, and now defense has set a school record for interceptions in the season with 28, and it's 28 in 10 games. When I think the previous record was 27 in 2005. I believe it's 2005, 2000. It has to be 2005. Unless in 2000, I'm pretty sure it's 2005, my senior season. So, but regardless. It was a 15-game season that we set the record in, so it's either like 13, 14, or 13, 03, the 4-peat run, one of those years. I'm pretty sure it's 2005, though. But that was a 15-game season that we set it in. We set this record in 10 games, and it really is 9, because in one game this year against LC, we didn't have any interceptions, but we had 3 safeties, So yeah, that right there is truly impressive. And the 2 safeties that we had against Tech now brings our season total to 6. We had 3 against LC, we had 1 against Pike, and then the 2 that we just had this past Friday night. So yeah, 6 safeties on the season. I'm pretty sure it's a school record as well. Stuff like that isn't really tracked, but that's what I'm here for. So I'm going to say it's a school record now. But back to the game. Quarterback Anthony Denson, he didn't have to do much. I want to say he had a rushing touchdown, Reggie Bush push style touchdown. He also had this great touchdown pass right here to wide receiver Eric Hester. We did what we need to do. And then the icing on the cake here, we have Madden Barrio returning this punt return for a touchdown, our second special team scorer of the season. And I cannot forget James Clark getting his first rushing touchdown of the season. Congrats to James as well, man. He's been turning it up. He's been running the ball really well, going to practice and watching those guys. He's been having a great practice. And man, look, this team right here, they knew they had to come out there and take care of business, and that's what they did. From the very start, from jump, they took care of business, and that's what we need to do. Tech was a team that, 6A opponent. They were probably the smallest 6A opponent out there. But you know what? We had to take care of business against them because we had to knock them off to get to a place where we want to get to. That's for playing for championships. And now we're playing for our first championship in a row, sectional championship. And we face off against the Perry Meridian Falcons, a school we faced last 2 years. I want to say last year was 49-0. Year before that was 43-7. So we've had our way with them, but they are improved this year. Now, granted, the only 6A school that they faced and beaten was a team that they just beat in Southport, and Southport wasn't. No offense to those guys, they weren't good. I want to say they went 0-10 this year. So once again, we have an opponent that is not on our level. We have to go in there and take care of business. Go in there. They had to come. They're coming to us. The game's at home, so they had to come here, get them here, take care of business, and move on. We have to focus on this week first. And that's really all to say. I gotta say, as the season has shown, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I talked about some schools that's, not expected to win games, and they win them. Example, Franklin Central over Columbus North last week. Columbus North was coming into that game 8-1, same record we have going into last week. They ended up, or Columbus North, was 8-1. Franklin Central ends up knocking them off. Franklin Central is not, they're well coached. Coach West is building something out there, but nobody expected him to go in there and win that game the way that they did. But they got it done. So we had to focus on ourselves, take care of business, and do what we do. Because it's beating up on the Techs or Southports or Perry Meridians of our sectional. That's fine. It gets us ready for the rest. Or we use it to get our guys healthy and get them better. Because we have so much more going for us. And I want to see our guys achieve that. They seem so focused. They're ready to go. And I love that for them. So we just got to continue to do what we do. Continue to do what we do. And now, folks, let's talk about a few of our guys playing at the next level. So a few things, we have so many guys I can talk about each and every week. Last week I did a great update on our guys. Now I want to talk about a few guys I haven't talked about really much this year, except for one. My guy Therese Reed had another great game, another great interception. Look at this play right here.
Back to him. It's their biggest play from scrimmage in the ball game. Here comes pressure up the middle. Slight rollout to his left. Sets, throws. A long throw. Picked off back the other way. Can he get past the offensive lineman? No, getting shoved out of bounds on the interception is Therese Reed as that throw was late.
I mean, again, it's easy to armchair quarterback.
Just all around, great job, Therese. They got the win. Grand Valley State moves to 8-1, and they're gearing up for a good playoff run. You see right here, they're ranked number 2 in their division. So best of luck to Therese and the rest of his Lakers, man. You guys been getting close the last couple years. This may be the year you guys actually make a huge run in the playoffs. Best of luck to you, buddy. Looking forward to seeing how things go for you guys the rest of the year. Going to our guy at Wabash, Quinn Scholler. And Quinn has just been an all-around great player for the Wabash Little Giants since he got there. He started as a freshman for them, and he's been a starter ever since. Third year starting for them. Wabash is 7-1. They got a great team right now. Looking to finish off the season strong. I think they have Wittenberg this week. Then they follow that up with a game against their arch rival in DePaul. So best of luck to you guys, Quinn, man. Definitely going to be cheering for you guys. Hopefully get that dub. And moving on, last but certainly not least, our guy, Lee Alexander. And Lee is just a guy I love when he was here. He was a 4-year starter on defense. Probably, I think he was the first guy to start all 4 years on defense for Warren. Just a truly incredible player at linebacker. He went to the Naval Academy last year, ended up transferring. Now he's at the Citadel, another military institution. But he's part of the team down there now, and they have had up and down season, but they're on a 2-game winning streak right now. They're 4-5. They had a they had a huge win over Sanford this past week. Sanford, not like Sanford and Son, but Sanford. They had a huge win over them, 28-11. But a week before that, they had a huge victory over their rival, Virginia Military Institute, VMI. They brought home the Silver Shako Award, trophy, I should say. In that game, they won 13-10. And they also start the season off with a victory over another rival of theirs, Charleston Southern, that they won the Low Country Boil Bowl. Man, that just makes me hungry right there. You know, think about some Low Country Bulls, but some crab, crawfish, lobster, all type of seafood. Man, sounds delicious. But they won that game 22-21. So congrats, Lee. Continue to do a great job, man. I love to see you've been able to go down there and contribute to a great program, a winning program down there at Citadel. Continue to do great things. Looking forward to talking about you some more this year and moving onward. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I really got for you guys. Short week, short show. I love it. Our team's playing great. We're in the playoffs. Hey, let's continue to take care of business. There is no tomorrow. Let's make every day count. And with that, folks, I'm your host, Corey Kid Smith. You just watched and listened to another great episode of True Warrior Football. Warrior Band, take us away.